Well, here's my first attempt at a YouTube video. This is my lawn. This was all a large renovation. Started this spring, this whole area. About to where that shadow line right there is. I had some low spots that would always hold water because I have a creek that runs through my property. Every so often that creek will flood, and if it held water too long, it would have grass die off. I had the opportunity to get about 40 semi-loads of dirt filled in. Where I'm standing right now, this whole area, from there all the way to here, was about 3 feet lower, probably 40 feet wide. So filled that all in after semis running over it and tractors running over it. Now I have compaction issues and the ground's not draining very well. It was a very wet spring, so it was hard to get the dirt all moved around and get seed planted. See here where I mowed over the lilies that were done for the year. But anyways, it was hard to get seed down by the time I finally did. That was about the same time for crabgrass to start germinating. I was unaware of tenacity or anything like that at the time, so I battled crabgrass for the first couple months. I'm pretty sure I lost a lot of grass getting choked out by it. You can still see remnants of the crabgrass. It's pretty much done for now. But this is where I'm at right now. I overseeded, aerated and overseeded right on September 1st. And then about September 12th, the creek decided to flood. I'm pretty sure I lost almost all of that grass seed. This area here was too wet to do in the spring, never dried up. Still don't have grass growing on it yet. I overseeded again towards the end of September, and of course about 3 days later the creek flooded again. Usually doesn't flood that often. I thought I would be safe. Here's the creek. Guess that's one of the things you have to deal with if you want to have a creek in your property. It's pretty decent size. It's shallow. It's only a couple feet deep at the deeper spots. Other spots it's a matter of 6 inches or so, typically. Right now it's about a foot higher than normal, but it follows all the way around my property line. Comes back over onto this side. This area here is not part of the renovation. And this is the other side of my property where it comes to. This area here was too wet all spring long into summer. When I overseeded September 1st, it was doing really good for the first 12 days or so. And now you see I'm back to dirt after 2 floods and it drowned the grass out. But that's my yard. That's where I'm at with this. Definitely gonna learn how to create much better videos. I can tell I don't have it very well thought out what I'm going to talk about. Here's the sprinkler I used to irrigate this whole area. It's a Nelson Big Gun F100. I'm shooting to the other side of that plant, or that little hill, about to the top of the hill, to the slide up there it hits, and about 15 feet past those trees. And sorry about the sun, but there's a tree, you can just see the closest one there. About a 220 foot diameter I'm getting. All right, that'll end this one. Sorry if it's not the greatest, it's my first try.